Hello everyone, the Awkward comic, the reviewer and collector, is back with a new video to go along with that one video that me and a friend of mine made, Battle for the Ages. I'm still trying to plan out a part 2 to that, because I need to find the team lists and pick a good time to do so with my friend again. Now this is different in a way, because this is I don't know if anyone else has done this or thought of this, but I was thinking of putting 4 individuals and creating my own idea for the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. First being the writer to represent the horsemen of conquest, Darius from League of Legends, due to him being a true Noxian, the right hand of Noxus, always willing to do anything to expand Noxus. So, in my opinion, Darius would be the perfect representation. Well, could be a representation for either conquest or war, but I already have somebody else for war, so he's conquest. Now, for the one to represent the writer of famine. This might sound weird to some, but in my opinion, I think regardless of his abilities, I think he might be a perfect, in my opinion. You guys can have your own opinions, and that's fine. Everyone is welcome to have their own opinions. I'm just going off from my goober brain. The person in question is Overhaul from Boku no Hero Academia, or My Hero Academia. It's kind of ironic having someone who is a germaphobe to being the representation of famine. But what makes him, in my opinion, a good representation for the writer of famine is due to the fact that he wants to erase all quirks. So, in a kind of a weird way, you could kind of picture it as quirks being like a crop, a farm crop, and there's countless of them. And Overhaul wants to annihilate them, wants to wipe them out. So, kind of almost like a swarm of locusts, he wants to decay, destroy quirks. Granted, he is a quirk user himself, so his quirk of being able to deconstruct and reconstruct things might seem awkward in a way for him to represent famine, but this is his idea, his goal in the season of My Hero Academia that he showed up in. Struck a thought in my head like, if he were to be a member of the 4 Horsemen, he would make a decent candidate for famine. Now, to represent the writer of war, Akira Fuda from the Devilman franchise. Kind of a on the nail thing, since he has the demon of war, Armon, inside of him. And it's because of that reason alone, in my opinion, I have him as the writer of war. Because even though in some interpretations Akira and Amon kind of see eye to eye, but in a scenario of becoming the rider of war for the Four Horsemen, I'm thinking of more the lines of Amon being a little more in control, while this allowing Akira to be kind of like the conscience slash backseat driver, while Amon is in full control of the body of Devilman. In that sense, meaning, yes, it's Akira, but in a way, it's not Akira because it's Amon in full control, while Akira is his conscience going like, Amon, you need to tone it down a little bit. Yes, we are the rider of Roar right now, but our goal right now is just to make way for the other riders. Don't go overboard. But since Amon, again, being the demon of war, in some instances he will go overboard, but those instances of going overboard would be of Akira seeing like, oh yeah, we should go a little stir crazy on that population. Yeah. And now for my interpretation. Well, my pick for the Rider of Death. Momon, aka Einzulgon from Overlord. And he kind of, for having Einzulgon as the Rider of Death is actually also, like with Devilman, in my opinion, a nail on the head due to he's a freaking skeleton. He wears a robe. Kind of a good image for death. And also the fact that he knows Eldritch magic. Yeah. Amon Einzulgon, aka Momon, would make a perfect Rider of Death, in my opinion. Just the fact that, like, I am the last of the four to come. They saved the best for last. For now, you face the Rider of Death. Einzulgon. Now, die. Sorry, it's a little hot under here. But yeah, that's just my opinions on who I think would make a good representation of the Four Horsemen. Feel free to leave down in the comments your ideas of who you would pick as the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse down in the comments, and feel free to like, share, and subscribe my video to your friends, your family, to anyone you think would be interested in, and also give me some more ideas of like teams or groups that I could try and powwow with my nerd brain and some of my friends and come up for some ideas for those teams. So yeah, that's been the Awkward Comic Reviewer and Collector saying have a great day and stay safe and stay healthy. Man! I got chills down my spine because of the thought of that team. Oh boy. Ugh. Overhaul. Darius. Devilman and Einzulgon. Oh my gosh. I would not want to mess with that with those that interpretation of the four horsemen. Fucking big giant axe of Noxus just going, devil powers, eldritch magic. It's ready to be coming like a puddle somewhere. Oh, no, 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 no. Take care. Whew.